Let's talk about the traditional path to ISO certification. You decide you want it, great decision. So you download the standard, read hundreds of requirements, and then you start writing. Policies, procedures, evidence records. You save them to a shared drive. Maybe it's SharePoint. Maybe it's a folder on someone's desktop. Maybe it's both, and nobody's sure which version is current. Months pass, documents pile up. Some are outdated, some are half finished. Nobody really knows the status of anything. Is Clause 6.1 covered? Did someone write that procedure for 7.2? Where did the risk register go? Then the audit date arrives. Suddenly, it's a scramble. You're pulling documents together, emailing your auditor a massive zip file, or worse, giving them access to your entire SharePoint and just hoping they find what they need. Your auditor is now spending half their time just finding things. They're emailing you, asking where a document is, you're emailing back, you lose track of which version they're looking at. They leave comments in a Word file, you make changes, you send it back. The whole process is a mess. Here's the problem. That entire workflow, the shared drives, the document dumps, the email chains, it was designed for paper. It's a 1990s system running in the modern world. And for something as important as ISO certification, it's a broken system. Speeki changed all of that. We built ISO frameworks directly into Speeki Engage. Here's how it works. You subscribe to your standard, say ISO 37001, or 14001, or 27001. The full licensed framework is right there in your account. Every clause, every requirement laid out clearly, ready for you to work through. For each requirement, you document your response directly in the platform. No separate document, no shared drive. Everything lives in one place tied directly to the clause it relates to. And here's where it gets interesting. Nicole is our AI inside Speeki Engage. And let's be very clear, Nicole is not a consultant. She is not an advisor. She does not build your management system for you or tell you what your answers should be. That work is yours. You know your organization, you know your context. Nicole doesn't replace that judgment. What Nicole does is handle the admin. You upload your existing documents, your policies, procedures, guides, even past audit materials, and Nicole reads them. She matches the content against the requirements in the framework and surfaces what you already have that's relevant to each clause. She removes the manual effort of cross-referencing hundreds of pages of documents against hundreds of requirements. The thinking is still yours. The matching and the admin is hers. As you work, you can see your status in real time, which requirements are fully covered, which are partially addressed, and which have gaps that need attention before your audit. No more guessing, no more last-minute scrambles. You upload your evidence directly against each requirement. It sits right there, linked to the clause it supports, not in a folder somewhere, not attached to an email. And when your auditor comes in, they log into the same platform. They see your documentation, they see your evidence, they type their findings and comments directly against each requirement in the same system you've been working in. No zip files, no email chains, no version confusion. The audit trail is built automatically. Think about what that means. You go from months of document chaos and a last-minute panic to a structured, always current, always visible program that your auditor can step straight into. When your audit date arrives, you are ready. This is not just a better way to manage your audit. It is a fundamentally better way to build your ISO management system, to document compliance, store evidence, and maintain certification year after year. A new way of doing things, built for how organizations actually work. Learn more at speeki.com.